Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel, and obviously delighted, ecstatic, very happy David67 after Celtic's rather hot and fiery 2-1 win this afternoon at Celtic Park. It's taken me a few hours just to get all the adrenaline gone and calm down a bit. Just thought I would do a wee quick summary of my thoughts from this afternoon's match, and then we'll be doing a more in-depth analysis of all the stats and figures and ins and outs and ratings, and hoping to do a little edited highlights package of the goals and the big incidents in the game also. And we'll be doing that tomorrow morning once I've had a good look at all the various different internet sites, YouTube sites, the coverage on Sky and BBC over the next few hours, and the highlights programmes later in the evening. And then we'll do a more fuller picture tomorrow. However, obviously, brilliant result for Celtic. Puts us 6 points clear, 2 games to go. Our goal difference advantage now up to 6, which is quite a nice wee buffer from Rangers. Obviously, if Rangers fail to win against Dundee on Tuesday, that's the title for us. If they do beat Dundee, as would be expected, then we've got Kilmarnock on Wednesday away from home. Kilmarnock have now guaranteed themselves 4th place, so they have nothing to play for. One of these situations where sometimes when players have got nothing to play for, they don't bother playing. Sometimes when they've got nothing to play for, they play with a lot more freedom, a lot more openness, which could be actually play in Celtic's favour. Either way, I think we are almost 100% certs for the title now. 1 point from the game against Kilmarnock or the home game against St Mirren, who will be pretty much destined for 5th place unless Dundee pull out a shock result against Rangers on Tuesday. So, just my thoughts. Celtic, I think, massively on top throughout the whole game. We bit bemused at Philippe Clemente, who thought that Rangers were deserved to be equal at half time. He was talking about 2-2 at half time. At that point, Celtic's stats were better than Rangers, something like 11 shots by Celtic, with obviously 2 goals. Rangers pretty much their only real chance of the whole match, where they got a shot on goal. Dessers scored an equaliser after a rather bit of poor defending by Taylor Scales and Cart Vickers. And for once, Alistair Johnson got overloaded in the right back position. There was no one tracking back to help him from midfield, or Dyson Miley not getting back, and Johnson was rather exposed. Couldn't really prevent the cross in, and then poor wee Greg Taylor at the back post kind of dwarfed. Ball knocked back across, and Carter Vickers and Scales kind of left Dessers for each other, and Dessers popped the ball past Joe Hart. I thought Celtic started brilliantly. We had lots of good chances. Matt O'Reilly, Forrest, McGregor, Kyogo had a shot well saved by Butland. The Rangers nearly scored an own goal very early in the match, and then beautiful move, set up Matt O'Reilly, and then a pretty much unstoppable shot low into Butland's left corner, pretty much unstoppable. Then pretty much a couple of minutes later, Celtic, brilliant ball from Carter Vickers, deep in his own half, over the top to Dyson Maida. Wee bit reminiscent of Joe Hart's pass stroke clearance that set up Dyson Maida's first goal against Rangers in the 3-3 draw, but brilliant pass by CCV over the top. Dyson Maida again had the Rangers captain Tavernier all at 6s and 7s. Good cross by Dyson Maida into the danger area, and Lundstrom kicked the ball, diverted it past Butland. As I said, then Rangers pulled themselves back, and then there was the controversial Lundstrom tackle on Alistair Johnson. As soon as I saw it, before even Willie Collum took his yellow card out, I was screaming red card, red card, red card, because you can see Lundstrom coming in from miles away, tremendous pace, completely reckless, off his feet, sliding tackle, 1 foot up, nowhere near the ball, takes Johnson from the back. In any money, that's a red card. Willie Collum, presumably he was too far away to see it properly, gave a yellow card. Happily, VAR correctly told him to go and have another look at it, and correctly it was changed to a red card. Thought second half Celtic took off. Great performance, really, really on top. We had a goal disallowed for Dazmarit. He was offside. We then got a Stonewall penalty. For some reason, VAR got Willie Collum to look at it again after about a 2-minute wait. Another minute for Willie Collum to make the decision. And then Butland and Tavernier managed to delay things another minute or so to really put the pressure on Matt O'Reilly. Matt O'Reilly, rather poor penalty. Strange thing was, Rangers kind of got a toehold back in the game. Rangers pretty much eeksy-peeksy for that last 20 minutes, which turned out to be 27 minutes with 7 minutes added time. However, really in that 27 minutes from the 70th minute onward, roughly when Fabio Silva went off and Alistair Johnson went off shortly after to be replaced from Ralston, roughly from that point onward, Rangers were 50-50. Celtic had a few more chances. Ida, another disallowed goal by Maeda. A couple of misplaced passes and crosses. Celtic could easily have won the game by 6 or 7. However, Rangers had a wee half chance, went over the bar, wee half chance from a corner when Butland was up in the box. Celtic got it clear, and although Rangers huffed and puffed and Celtic were a wee bit panicky, in the end Celtic held on quite comfortably for the 2-1 win. Didn't do my nerves and stress level any good, and so for a couple of hours was full of adrenaline and took a wee bit of time to calm down. So just thought I would do a wee quick celebratory video for the channel, and as I said, I'll do some fuller analysis tomorrow of the stats, a wee bit more run through the goals, some player ratings, and also a wee bit more details regarding Celtic's last couple of games, all the ins and outs and all the potential scenarios. But just one more point and the title is ours, and then we can start planning for the cup final in a couple of weeks' time. So as always, please do, if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button, share the joy with a fellow Celtic fan of 50 odd years supporting the club. If you have liked the video, click that like button, and also feel free to pop your comments in the comment section. Please keep them polite, respectful, within all the rules and regulations and laws of Scotland in terms of what is allowed in terms of public forum and speech, etc. And as I said, we'll do a fuller video tomorrow morning, hopefully with some edited highlights incorporated. And so until then, well done Celtic, well done all the players, well done the crowd today at Celtic Park. Goodbye and hail, hail.